When Yosef overcomes temptation and runs out on his master's wife, you have to wonder, why did he leave his garment behind in her hand? He's a smart guy. He knows that's incriminating evidence that she's later going to use to frame him. One commentator explains that he was so close to giving in that he realized that if he moved toward her to grab the garment back, he might give in. So his only choice was to run away and leave it behind, knowing that it was foolish to leave it behind. In fact, the Torah makes this point through subtly changing the order around. It should have said that he ran out, leaving his garment behind. Instead, it says that he left his garment behind and ran out, to teach us that he knew exactly what he was doing and ran out anyway. The Medrash explains that years later, the Jews are trapped. They've left Egypt. The sea is in front of them. The oncoming Egyptian army is behind them, and the sea is refusing to split until it sees the coffin of Yosef and reasons as follows. I don't do anything that's against nature. But one second. The guy whose bones are in that coffin, he did something that was beyond nature. He ran out on the most beautiful woman in the world instead of giving in to temptation. If he could do something that's beyond nature, I can as well. So I'm going to split in his honor. I can almost guarantee you that when Yosef ran out of that house, he wasn't thinking, someday the sea is going to split in my honor, and for thousands of years, the Jews are going to be talking about my heroism. No, he was thinking one thing. Get out of Dodge. Get out of there before it's too late. And here's where it gets even more interesting. If you look at the next passage, it's completely unnecessary. The Torah tells us that she saw that he left the garment behind in her hand and ran out. We don't need to be told that. We're about to see the rest of the narrative. She calls the guards, tells them the story. He tried to assault me. I raised my voice. He left his garment near me and ran out. They're the only two people there. Of course she noticed it. Why do we need this seemingly unnecessary passage? Perhaps to teach us that she noticed it. She can't believe it. She's the most beautiful woman in the world, the Marilyn Monroe of her day, holding his garment in her hand, and he ran out on her. She is marveling. This pagan woman who was trying to convince him to engage in an outrageous, adulterous affair. He's her husband's servant. And yet she takes note. I cannot believe the level of self-restraint, showing us that we can do things sometimes in our everyday lives that are so incredible. We may not realize it, but people are paying attention. They're watching, and they may be motivated, inspired. They may change their lives as a result of something they saw us do. Us, you and me, regular people, can do incredible things on a daily basis.